He rose from the dust of rural Mexico, a legend forged in poverty and violence. Joaquin Guzman Loera, the world would know him as El Chapo, his name whispered in fear. He was the head of the Sinaloa cartel, the world's most powerful drug trafficking organization. His empire stretched across continents, his reach extended from the mountains of Mexico to the streets of America. This is the story of his ascent, the brutal rise of a drug lord. The Sierra Madre Mountains were his crucible. Born in 1957 in La Tuna, Sinaloa, Mexico, a place where poverty was a birthright, opportunity was a distant rumor. His childhood was marked by hardship and neglect. His father, a cattle rancher, was a distant figure. Violence was a constant companion. El Chapo, meaning shorty, was a nickname that fit his small stature. It did not reflect his growing ambition. He entered the drug trade early, a matter of survival in a land with few options. The 1970s saw him join the Guadalajara cartel. He learned at the feet of drug lords like Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo, El Padrino. His work ethic was relentless. He quickly rose through the ranks. He earned a reputation for efficiency and ruthlessness. He oversaw drug shipments from Colombia to the United States. His innovation was evident. He pioneered new smuggling routes and methods. His ambition grew with each successful deal. The Guadalajara cartel fragmented in the late 1980s. It was El Chapo's opportunity. He seized control of a faction that would become the Sinaloa cartel. He consolidated his power base in Sinaloa. He established sophisticated smuggling networks. His empire expanded rapidly. He trafficked cocaine, heroin, marijuana, and methamphetamine. He became a billionaire. His wealth fueled his power. His legend grew with every shipment. Fear and corruption were the cornerstones of his reign. He ruled through violence and intimidation. He silenced rivals and dissenters with brutal efficiency. He corrupted officials and law enforcement. He ensured his impunity. The people of Sinaloa lived in fear of his power. He became a dark Robin Hood figure. He provided jobs and infrastructure but ruled with an iron fist. His mystique was amplified by two daring prison escapes. In 2001, he escaped from a maximum security prison in Jalisco, Mexico. He reportedly hid in a laundry cart. His escape cemented his image as a folk hero. In 2015, he escaped again. This time from a prison in Altiplano, Mexico. He disappeared through a mile-long tunnel dug into his cell. His escapes made him a legend. They embarrassed the Mexican government. His luck finally ran out in 2016. He was captured in Los Mochis, Sinaloa, after a shootout with Mexican Marines. He was extradited to the United States in 2017. He faced a multitude of charges. Media group, courtroom sketch of El Chapo. List of charges in courtroom, prosecutors presenting charges at distribute_equally. Drug trafficking, money laundering, and conspiracy to commit murder. His trial was a media spectacle. It exposed the inner workings of his empire. In 2019, he was found guilty on all charges. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He was imprisoned in ADX Florence, a supermax prison in Colorado. El Chapo's capture did not dismantle the Sinaloa cartel. His sons, known as Los Chapitos, have taken on leadership roles. The cartel continues to operate. It remains a major player in the global drug trade. The fight for control of the cartel has led to increased violence in Mexico. The cycle of poverty and violence continues in Sinaloa. El Chapo's story is a cautionary tale. It is a reminder of the devastating impact of the drug trade. His legacy is complex. He was a ruthless criminal. He was a product of his environment. He was a symbol of corruption and violence. He was a folk hero to some. His story continues to fascinate and horrify. The myth of El Chapo lives on.